hills or I'll blow it off!
There's gold in them dar hills.
Hello miners, and welcome back to Gold Rush the Game, where the day is about to an end. I've been clearing out some dirt, as you can see in the, well, do I want to call it a pit? It can be sometimes, but yeah, I've been using the front end loader, getting all the dirt off the ground that I possibly can, doing some clean outs. I do have the second planter installed. At the end of the last episode, we got one planter in. I got the second one in, and yep, already kind of demolished. Got the shaker deck out of here. Got the conveyor belt moved because I couldn't get the shaker deck out without moving that. But yeah, we're going to be upgrading to the D-Rocker, I think it's called. So, yep, been clearing out. I got 511 ounces of gold ready to smelt in the morning. We're going to sleep through the night. Hopefully, old Arnold doesn't pull any tricks. We bought the land, so you better not take no gold the day after. I'd be very curious about that. But a couple of you did say I probably should have started with a D-Rocker first, because that would increase the gold output along everything. So my cleanouts have been around 50 to 70 ounces of gold currently with this setup, along with the old shaker deck. So if the D-Rocker does increase the output, I mean, it should increase the output, period. But if it increases each output of each individual other tier 4 item that we have here, I'm curious to see what's going to come out to. But everything has been moved. The old shaker deck is still over there. I didn't sell it yet because I want to make sure. I don't want to sell it and then find out, yeah, you know, things happen. Things happen. Let's come over here and sleep for the night, and we'll see how I did for the day. Yeah, we're going to sleep till dawn. Dun, 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 dun. Bear attack to claim. Okay, I didn't need to read that. Worker salaries, 1686, not a problem. Process pay dirt, well, 76,000, yeah, 76,000, 7,600 yards, and, well, 682 ounces of gold. Money spent on machinery. Rent, well, just shy under 10 grand. Not too bad. Broke the cable. Which cable? I think I got some spare cables around here anyways. Darn bears. Well, okay, I see it sparking over here. Oh, it's actually a 120 volt to the magnet. Okay. Well, yeah, well, we'll come on down here and reel it on up. I did have to get rid of the small generator. The small generator was not powerful enough to run the 2 planters. All it was running was the 2 planters, and that small generator couldn't do it, so now I am running all the cables up to the big generator. The reason why I didn't do that before, I was trying to reduce the amount of cables that were going up and down, so I was just having one big cable coming down to a splitter, and then having the cables run around there. But now I got all the cables running around up here, but that's neither here nor there. But now that I am running the cables down there, yeah, the generator's over there. I'm going to keep it for storage for now. I did go ahead and fill up all of my vehicles with some fuel last night before I started hitting the recording button. So, yep, we should be all set. You can see I got the big excavator over here ready to go. These are all the broken parts since last episode. The teeth on the excavator, I had one break, and I scanned the other ones. They're all around 1 to 3%, so I just chained them all to reinforce. The electric water pump, I keep getting the reinforced big water pump coil, and it doesn't go as often, but it goes often enough. What else have I changed? That's the power cord. Yes, these over here as well. The planter hoses, I got 2 reinforced hoses on the planters now. The spring, that's from, well, the shaker. So I'm going to leave all that stuff here. Our pickup truck, where's my pickup? Oh, up here. Pickup truck is ready to go. I actually got a full bucket and a half bucket of magnetite ready to be dumped off at the, is it a warehouse? I have no idea. Hopefully it's enough to upgrade something. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to upgrade something when we go see the smelter. But let's go dump this magnetite in there and see how much I have gotten in the last day. The good news is, though, yeah, old Arnold did not take any of my gold, so yep, we're all set. So after we buy the D-Rocker, we should have more than enough to buy the D-Rocker. And the other thing I'm going to do, maybe today if I got the cash, is buy the water tower, fix the water tower. I don't know how that actually works, but I think it's $150,000 to repair the water tower. I want to get the water tower up and going and possibly fill up with some water at some point, just in case. I don't want to get here with summer coming and all of a sudden I get a drought and I don't have no water. So I don't know how that really works, but I want to make sure we're all set to go there. But after that, what my next goal is going to be is, let's go ahead and dump this in here, is to save up to buy the next claim in line. And I'm not ready to go work there, but what I want to do is I want to buy the claim and then rent the drill and go around the drill and try to get all the gold nuggets that I can. If I own the claim, I'm not going to have to, you know, pay the landowner or anything, and then go from claim to claim. So buy the next claim, drill it, get all the gold nuggets, smelt that gold, see if I get enough money to buy the next claim in line, and rinse, rather repeat until we can do all the claims. That way I have all the claims, and by then I probably should have enough money to maybe buy the tier 5 equipment. But anyways, we're going from, well, to say 270 ounces of magnetite to just shy of 10,000. Hopefully we can do some upgrades at the blacksmith. Let's get over there. Then we'll smelt some gold. And then, of course, we'll stop at the machinery shop on the way back. And before I do that, I probably gotta remind myself I need another power cord. I don't think I got any small power cords back at the claim. I stopped and got the power cord first because I did not want to forget that. Getting back, that would kind of suck. All right, let's go ahead and turn off this. I'm going to be here for a little bit. Let's see what upgrades I want to do, if any. I'm pretty sure I should be able to do some, right? So the cost, this would reduce by large shares, smelting cost reduced, gold loss reduced. That is more than I have. This is amount upgrades, smelting increased, and this is time. I think definitely saving money is the best way to go. Would I have enough? I might have enough to actually do both of these. So by large shares, cost of upgrade 2, cost upgrade number 2. That's actually number 3 I'm on. Or maybe it's upgrade, I don't know. Smelting cost reduced. Let's go ahead and we'll get that. Yes, please. So that leaves me, so I got all, there's only 3 levels. Yeah, okay. That leaves me with 3,600 ounces of magnetite, which is enough to reduce the smelting time. I don't have enough to do anything about saving gold or gold loss. So let's go ahead and do some, save me some time here. There we go. That still leaves me with 1,000 ounces of magnetite, which is not bad. But overall, that should be fine. Okay, let's go to smelt. So, yeah, that cost seems lower. Only 5 minutes now to do a gold bar, and gold losses is 6 ounces. So I'm going to smelt like 3 bars. Yeah, it's going to be about 3 bars. Smelt the gold. I'll see you in just a bit. Ah, that is kind of nice, not taking as long as it used to smelt the gold. And of course, we did save some money today by reducing the cost. It does smelt gold. So we're down to just under 12 grand. So at least I don't have to go sell a gold bar to finish smelting or anything like that. Let's go to here. I have no idea what the price of gold is today, or what they're offering for gold. Sell gold bars. Wait. Not loans. Can I not see? Oh, there we go. So it's 11.85. I mean, it is what it is, right? Yes. Let's go ahead and sell some of these. Yeah, sell that, please. Sell that, please, and sell that, please. So just shy of $600,000 in the bank account, but we should get. Well, I'm not going to get over because I'm going to go buy some. I was thinking by the time I go back and sell all the stuff that's in the dumpster, I definitely would get over 600,000, but I'm going to spend like $475,000 of it right now buying the D-Rocker. The last part of the Tier 4 wash plant for us. Hopefully I can afford it. The journal says it's 475. I didn't come down and look at it again, but it should be 475. 480,000. So the journal must tell you roughly what it costs, and I know the prices do change day by day. I'm not going to wait, just save a couple maybe $10,000 here or there. If it brings me that much more gold, then I'd rather go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Daily rental cost, 20 grand. Ouch. But we're buying it. We are buying it. And then after that, it's all Tier 5 stuff. And the Tier 5 stuff is expensive. Alright, order that. I wish this was like the same window, but, whatever. D-Rocker, yeah, go ahead and move the machines, please. There we go. So it does leave me 116,000, which is not enough to do the water tower. I think the water tower is 150. It's still 3 more days till summer. So I got time, but I mean, a drought could come at any time. That's all I know. I have been playing at 1 times the speed, so me getting all the gold and getting the tier 4 in the first season, I guess I would. I mean, it's the first year, the first season, the first year. We're still in the spring, but yeah, we're getting the tier 4 before summer gets here. And now with the D rocker being here, and we got the complete tier 4. Jeez, I can't speak. Complete tier 4 wash plant. I'm hoping the washouts get a little bit better. So like I said, I've been kind of doing cleanouts between 50 and 70 ounces. But now I'm going to be digging in a new spot when I go back. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, you know, if you're improving or not, because you're not doing the same, you're not washing out the same dirt. So it's kind of hard to tell how much you are improving by. Back to the claim here. Careful to these rocks. I'm thinking if you drive all those rocks, that's probably what really does damage to your tires on the pickup truck. Alright, there's the D rocker. Alright, and park that on up. Let me grab that cord. This is not too important right off. I'm going to go ahead and run this now. This is only for our magnetite separator, so it's not that big of a deal. Come on. You want to attach to that, please? Thank you. There we go. There, everything down here should be good to go. Let's run over to our big excavator. Now, I still don't own the dump truck or the wheel loader. I figure I'll just pay the $10,000 a day to rent them rather than buy them. I'll wait for them to go on sale, because at one point, at the day one, the dump truck was on sale for like 25% off or something like that. It was ridiculous. I just couldn't afford it. I don't know which way that is supposed to go in there. I am going to assume that this, I need to hook up on this side, I think. I don't know. I think this, yeah, that's going to be where the conveyor belt unloads into. Then the rocks come out here, and then go down the sluice down into where the tailing should be. That's the one thing I'm, you know, I can see maybe why they didn't want to bring in to where we have tailings and such. Then you got to remove them, although it would be kind of neat to have tailings. Tailings, if you're unaware of how gold mining goes, is after you wash out all the rocks and dirt, the unwanted rocks and dirt, you get like tailings, and you have to, you know, it's unwanted stuff. So you have to take like the wheel loader and move the rocks and dirt out of the way after a while, because then you just get way too much. You know what? No, let's do it like this. That way I don't have to turn the excavator around after it's loaded. I can just turn the cab itself. Probably too close. Alright, where are we hooking up to is the question. I didn't even hit E to hook it. It hooked on its own. Manual automatic attach, I guess. I didn't know Gold Rush had that. It actually hooked on its own. Alright. I just use 2 cables now. I used to do 4 all the time, but after a while it's like, if I can do it with 2, why not? Alright, let's go ahead and get a little tension on the cables. Just try and do it slowly so they don't snap. Alright, and then... Nope. The one thing I'll say about the Excavator, I tried using the Xbox controller on the Excavator, and I just can't do it. Everything else I can. I just can't get used to all the controls, so I use the keyboard still with the Excavator. Alright, looks like, I don't want to say I guessed right, but I assumed it was right. Looks like it's got to go this way. So the thing I'm wondering is, when I get done here and we do a cleanout, which we're going to do here in a while, is, well, can I get more than 70 ounces? 70 ounces is about the best cleanout. Maybe 75, maybe 80 ounces I've been to. But yeah, this is about right where I'm going to be. You know, I got the difficulty of putting the wash plant together on not so it's on easy. It should be on difficult, and to me that's rather easy. Just, yeah, snaps in place. Let's go get our conveyor belt. We got to make sure we get that in place. Let me go ahead and get this to where it needs to be. I think that'll be fine. I think those cables are long enough where they are. I do know one thing though, because the cable did snap on me when I was bringing the shaker table over. The cable snapped on me. When the cables snap in this game, it scares the living daylights out of me for some reason. I shouldn't say scares me, you know, startles me. Maybe that's the correct word I need to use. I was hoping that would snap in, but can you twist back the other way? I think I've done and goofed here. Alright, twist that way. Not the way you should be doing this, but it's the way I'm doing it. Oh, you know what? I didn't do this with the bucket. That'll raise it up a little bit higher. There we go. Alright, let's lower it, and snaps in. Yeah, to me that just snaps in way too easy. Alright, we'll lower that on down so I can take those cables off, because I'm going to be using the excavator bucket here shortly. And I don't want those dangling around. Alrighty here. So I should have the power cord for the conveyor belt still here. There we go. Let's grab... I hope this is what it takes for electricity. Did not even look. Yep, I see where it plugs in. Plugs in right here. Where is the water water hook up to it? Right there, I hope. Does it take just this hose, or is it going to take like the big fat hose? Can we pick this up, please? Thank you. Does it just take this hose here? Aha, there we go. And there is our tier 4 wash plant ready to go. I think I used all the dirt. Yes, I did. I do have a couple percentage in here because, yeah, my worker cleans this out, and they're pretty proficient. And I wait for those miner's moss to fill up to 100% before I do a clean out. Alright, oh, I forgot to buy buttons for the generator. These buttons up here, it's kind of weird. These buttons all broke, even though I never use the start buttons in here. I always use this button right here. Let's go ahead and fire it up and make sure we can... We're not... Ooh, we are low on water. Alright, how about if I disconnect these two? Well, this is interesting. I cannot use... Wait, did I disconnect the right ones? So... 63 gallons per minute. $53. So looks like I may have to use the small pump in order to do the hog pans. Alright, well that's not a big deal. Let me go ahead and pick this back up. And pick that back up. Snap that in. Wow, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright, let me do some work here. Get this all situated so we can get up and running. But that's why you always run a test beforehand. Alright, let's start. I'll start running some hoses and some stuff. This should do what we need. Can we pick this up, please? Thank you. Yeah, I'll get this up and going, hopefully. And we will be good to go, maybe. So he says. Well, there we have it. Now I'm only using 53 gallons per minute out of the 58 gallons per minute I'm getting. Got the small portable water pump right here. That red hose I kept for a spare. Glad I did that. It does reach the river / stream down there. Still got the same hookup here. I'm going to leave this like this for now. But everything is green and ready to go. But right now I'm going to turn off everything because I don't have no dirt being washed. So I'm just wasting everything. And before I continue, let me come over here just so I can make sure I'm correct on this. $150,000 to do the water tower, so it's not that expensive. I'm not far off from it. Let me come over to here. I just want to check the workers tab because it's been a new day. I don't think I should get a message if I got someone else that wants to work here. No one as of yet. So yeah, any of these guys leveling up? No. What about you? You're quite a ways off. Yep. So nothing new there, at least. All right. So now I'm going to move the big excavator on down, which I actually left running. The big excavator we do own. No, I'm still in worker mode. I want to say we still own. We purchased the big excavator because it's one of those things you're just going to need it to move everything around all the time. Now what I plan on doing, like I said, now my next step is one, probably a good idea to get the water tower up and going just in case we get a drought. I don't know when I do fill the water tower or however that works, how many cycles in the wash plant can I go through before it runs out of water. Don't know. But then after that I want to save up. I don't remember. I looked at it quickly. I think it's $1.2 million to buy the next claim. Yeah, I think it doubles from this claim was $600,000. It's going to be 1.2 for the next claim. So I want to save up for that, buy that, like I said, then lease the drill, go drill that site, get a whole bunch of gold nuggets, maybe enough to buy the third claim, buy that, lease the drill again, like I said, do all that. And then once we do the last claim, if I can do it that way, I'm not sure if I can or cannot. Might be able to, don't know. But then we'll buy the tier 5 wash plant slowly but surely. That is going to be expensive. I have not priced out the entire tier 5 plant to know how much it's going to cost. And apparently the excavator can't go up that hill. Alright. And then, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and buy the tier 5 and set it up at the next wash plant, at the next claim. If I can do so. This is the kind of thing that kind of makes me think about the game once in a while is you got an excavator and for some reason the traction in the dirt there just slows it down a lot. So I'm going to start digging in this back corner here. From drilling, it's got decent gold back here. I just want to, dig someplace new. Get myself out of that area right there. It's a little bit further from the wash plant. But you know what? If I can get some good gold out of here, that's fine. The dump truck does tend to travel at a good speed, so just got to be careful. I have rolled over the dump truck once full of pay dirt, And when the dump truck resets on its own, all the dirt that was in it disappeared. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So drive careful. Yeah, I went down that little dip right there where the excavator just had a hard time going up, and yep, rolled the dump truck over because I didn't think it could roll over, but then that's me being stupid. All right, let's go ahead and undo this. Can I dig here? Is digging here? Yeah, I got about just right, but I think I'm going to be into... Yep. All right, let me just back up some. Actually, you know what? Let's not back up some. Let's just do that. And how about digging here? Can I do that? All right, I can. And I want to park the dump truck right underneath the bucket. Like right there is good. All right. And right there is good. Always put the parking brake on because I've had the dump truck kind of roll away. Not roll away on me, but it was kept rolling as I was putting dirt into it. It's kind of a shame that the wheel loader, the front loader, whatever you want to call it, loses gold. It doesn't get the gold out of the ground like the excavator can because I'm pretty darn good with the front loader. I'm not too bad with the excavator, but you know, the front loader, the reason why you really want to get it for the most part is, well, it has a double capacity of this thing. So you can really, you know, load up that dump truck rather quick. What is it, like maybe 7, 8 buckets and you got a full dump truck? But, I mean, this doesn't take that long either. And here's our first load of pay dirt to run through our complete Tier 4 wash plant. But before we do, as I was digging, I'm like, hey, stupid, you didn't sell all this stuff back at the recycling dumpster along with the shaker. So we might be able to forward, after I sell this stuff, might be able to forward the water tower. Now, if I can't afford the water tower, I may not do anything about it this episode, but at least we'll get it up and going. Selling for $40,270. So, yeah, it does have the... How much am I getting for the shaker deck? $38,000? That's like most of it. Let's go ahead and sell that. Confirm. Get all that junk out of here. Shaker deck is gone. Make sure everything's sold. Yep, looks like everything did sell. Well, that leaves me... you know what? I'm not going to buy the water tower just yet because I realized if I were to buy the water tower, that's going to leave me $6,000. And then if stuff were to break down, I don't have enough money to go buy stuff. And then when I do get gold to go smelt it, I don't have enough to go smelt all the gold either. So let's not do that yet. Let's not do that. But it's nice to know the money is there. Right, let's go ahead and dump this on in. We don't need to sit there and watch it do that. I could go. Now I just got to remember I got to turn on the portable water pump. I did fill up with some fuel. Now turn all that on. Big water pump, conveyor belt container, trommel, D-rocker. Alright, just making sure everything looks fine. It definitely looks like the D-rocker processes the dirt a lot faster than the shaker did. So usually the conveyor belt, as it's filling up, the total in the D-rocker, or the shaker, would actually increase. So I should have no problem keeping up with what I'm doing. Oh yeah, also, I did do a test. A couple of people said what you got to do in between bringing dirt in is you got to turn off the wash plant. I did 2 runs by doing that, by bringing dirt up, let it process. I sit up here. When it's done processing the dirt, I turned off the wash plant, went and got more dirt, did it. And you know what? It didn't make no difference for me. Now, like I said, it could have been just where I was or whatever, but, you Yeah, see, I'm almost tipped over the dump truck coming down this little culvert. That little ravine right there. Dump truck always wants to tip over. But yeah, I did 2 cycles to the wash plant by doing that, and I didn't see any increase in the gold amount at all. And actually one was actually a terrible clean out, so it's like, I'm not sure if that makes a difference. It may do so, but not from what I saw. Have no idea, but I'm hoping. Well, you think I could just drive underneath that bucket, but I'm having a difficult time. There we go. And forward a little bit more. Right there's good. Alright, so 1 dump truck in. 4, possibly 5 more to go, counting this one. Well, a couple of glitches in the Matrix for today. Yeah, when I smelted the gold way early in the morning, of course, I put the time scale to times 12 and completely forgot about it until just a little while ago, where I was like, I know it's raining, but why is it getting so dark? I'm like, because it's 5:30 in the afternoon already. I'm like, how is that possible? Well, because you left the time scale on 12. Now, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but also, I ran out of fuel in the excavator when I was over here digging, which seemed kind of weird, because I think I had about, what, half a tank when I started the episode? You probably will see it when I was loading the D-Rocker up. And I came over here and started digging. It's like, oh, you're low on fuel. I'm like, oh, I thought I put fuel in that thing. And not long after that, boom, I was completely out of fuel. So I don't know if it uses that much fuel because I had the time scale at 12 and it uses the fuel in the engines that much more. Or did I have a glitch? Either way, what I did was you can see I had to bring down the tanker down here to fill up the excavator. So I reloaded the game just in case it was a glitch. Or did it do that because I was running at times 12 the speed? I don't know. But this should be the last load for dirt going into the wash plant. So also, you know, doing a whole wash plant running all day long at 12 times the speed. And I've only brought in, this will be the 6th load of dirt I brought over. Yeah, I'm not too sure if that's going to screw up our clean out here or not. But it is what it is at this point. I can't change it. So, I mean, I could find an older save. I have like 3 or 4 saves on here. I could reload an old save and start over, but I don't want to do that. So it's been over almost an hour and a half now of recording this episode, so I don't want to start over. Let's dump that in, and pretty soon here that's going to kick off our wash plant. No, you're not all emptied out. There you go. Turn that off. Now I just got to know what I usually turn off is going to be different. We do got, like I said, I'm running it different here. So I need to keep why aren't these running? Why aren't okay, they're all collecting, but I think it's because I got the start button out. Hang on a second. Okay, I gotta can I we'll turn that off, turn that off, turn that off. And let's see, I gotta figure this out. Turn that off, turn that off. They were running because they did collect gold. The reason why the light isn't coming on is because I took the start buttons out and haven't replaced them yet. Yeah, let's call Jack at 516, whatever that number is. Okay, so we still have the other pump going. I should have power down here at the wave table, I think. Yep, so we need to disconnect these so the water's not running. I was ready to say, they don't look like they got gold in them. What the heck? It's this way because the water's running through them. That's got to hook up to that. There it is. Okay. Scared me a bit, man. I was like, this is not going good at all. Alright, let's go ahead and do a clean out. You're not going to... Oh, you are going to load in. Sometimes I have to drop it and pick it back up. For some reason, that's another glitch I keep running into where I picked up these mats and they won't go in right away. So, we are starting off on 0 ounces because we smelted everything this morning. So we will get an accurate read of exactly how much gold we got from this clean out. Should have power down here, correct? We do. Alright, perfect. So first time running a complete tier 4 wash plant with a D-rocker. Interested to see what this clean out is. Now, I've been finding something kind of interesting. It usually, when I take the buckets from the planters, and before it was the duplex jigs, when I run one bucket through on a full cycle, when I just run one bucket through, whatever I got for magnetite on one of these buckets, it seemed to be pretty close to what I would get for gold on the clean out. So I'll see if that's holding true still. It'd be kind of interesting. It's like if I were to put one of these buckets through the magnetite separator and it says, oh, you got 75 ounces of magnetite in the bucket. My clean out is usually in gold for the whole wash plant is roughly around that many ounces. So let's see if that happens today with the D-rocker now installed. Let's go ahead and put all these wash mats back in. So today has been played at times 12 time scale all day long. Which, you know what? You know, I deserve that because, well, I've been running at times 1 basically since day 1. Not that it matters now because we own this claim, so it's not like I didn't get my money's worth out of it because it's our claim. I don't think that really makes sense, but it sounds good. Where's the other one? There it is. Make sure I got all 6 in there. We do. All right, turn that on. The one thing I never got into Gold Rush is buying the light system and running that off the generator. If I were to mine at night, it would be a terrible viewing for you guys. But mining at night, I don't find that you need all the lights and all that, taking up the power supply on the generator. Not that the generator, the big generator, can't handle that much power. Just that you only have so many outlets on that thing. Okay, and then turn that off. I do a lot of hot skipping and jumping around here. Just the way my setup is. And I've gotten used to the setup, so I just keep it the way it is. I don't know if there's a better way to set up to keep everything kind of confined near each other, but yeah, this is the best way to do it. If it wasn't for the hog pan sluices, I wouldn't have to jump so much, but I keep getting stuck on them. So, do I dare say I'm hoping for a triple ounce clean out, meaning at least 100 ounces? If I don't get that, I probably will be greatly disappointed. I am digging in an area that's got decent amount of gold compared. It's almost the same to where I was digging before, according to the gold dig chart. So it should be the same amount of gold or better, I would think. Alright, then while that's cleaning that up, what I do is I come up here to the sluice run. Up here. Grab that bucket. Alright, we'll place that bucket there. Then I grab the planter buckets. Place those there. And like I said, let's see if when I do one of these planter buckets, I see how much magnetite I get out of one bucket. If my gold ounce count is kind of close to that, and that's usually what happens. And these go there. I always get one bucket on the gold nuggetator. I always get to where when I'm watching the last miner's moss to where it always leaves 3% after it fills up the bucket. Always. But no workers. No, I don't think I got any. I will double check. I don't think, because it's been a whole day. I don't think I got any prompts to tell me that I have some workers that are willing to come work here. Although we are only on day 8 of spring. But our wash plant now is a tier 4, so you think the word would be out that, you know, we have a decent mining operation running here. As for equipment, I don't know if the the owner of the claim is doing a good job at it or not. I think I got everything back in where it should be, so we're good to go. Nope, I need a bucket for... I think I got the bucket still in the truck. Need a bucket for the magnetite, so let's go ahead and switch that on. I got power, I got water, okay, and... Oh, because you took the power cord. Yeah, let's reel that in. Try to keep it somewhat tidy around here. There we go. Alright. Always do the planter buckets first. Let's see how much magnetite we get out of one of these buckets, and then that pretty much has been telling me what my gold count will be when we do a clean out. Hopefully it's over 70 ounces of magnetite. That'd be great. Okay. So 65 ounces of magnetite is what we got. So my clean out, it's going to be about 65 ounces, I think. I'm just going by what it's been doing. I calculate that way. Which to me is kind of disappointing. Yep, I think it's... Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'll let it run through. Sometimes I may be surprised, but... And of course, it could be because I ran at times 12 speed all day long, so that means the wash plant was running a lot with no dirt running through it, so that could have hurt me. I don't know if that's a thing actually in the game. Because like I said, I tried 2 runs in the wash plant, turning, you know, when dirt wasn't running through it, I sit here, wait for it to run the dirt that I brought over, and when it was done, I turn off the wash plant completely, go get dirt, bring dirt back, so and it really didn't make any difference at all in the gold totals on the cleanouts. That only had 50 ounces of magnetite into it. That is weird. You want to hit there? Alright, we'll grab this. It had 60 ounces in it, even though it was a small bucket. We'll see if we get up to 65 ounces. I'm going to grab the sluice bucket next. So far, we're up to 22 ounces. And that is the one, the gold nuggetator bucket. That's usually the one that has all the magnetite and gold in it. Well, not all of it, but most of it. Hey, the sun's going to come out. Alright, so while I'm waiting for that, I can hook these hoses back up because there's no gold for it to wash out. And where are you? You're right there. And we can turn that off. But I mean, I gotta look at it this way. We got the D-rocker in. Can I even get up to 65 ounces? We're just barely hitting 50. $56-ounce clean out. Not eye-popping, is it? Not at all. Not at all. I mean, we are making progress on the tiers, but on the cleanouts, not so much. Yeah, so this generator almost ran out of gas today because I ran at times 12 the speed. What I am probably going to do here, other than fill up all my fuel tanks here, that is empty. That is fine. I got plenty of gas. Well, I just say plenty of gas. I got enough gas over there for another day or two. what I'll probably do here, I won't record it, but I'm going to do probably another clean out. I won't be able to do it tonight in real life, but I will do another clean out before I edit this video. And right here, hopefully I can remember to do this, I'll put what my next clean out total is, and the total was, I can't get excited or depressed because I don't know what it is yet either. But you're seeing it. You're seeing the future. That's kind of weird. So yeah, I'll be running at 1 times the speed on that clean out, digging in the same spot. So I'll see how I do. But yeah, the total should be up there, or hopefully was up there in the screen for you. But anyways, yeah, we got a complete tier 4 wash plant. We're going to work on the water tower next in case we get a drought. But the way it's been raining around here the first season, I'm not too nervous about it. But I mean, the rain can stop at any time. Speaking of raining stop, it's finally stopped raining here. But anyways, yeah, tier 4 wash plant. As an idiot, I ran at times 12 speed all day long, digging in the back corner. How much fuel is left in the big generator? Oh, 21%. That's good enough for a while. Yep, so I'm going to do another clean out. And yeah, I'll let show you what the total is already. And I need to end this video. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Gold Rush the Game. But until then, have a good one. Why am I running down here for? I have no idea.